So if you're an e-com brand and you're making, around 500,000 a month, around 6 million a year, you have the potential to save $1 million per year in just shipping fees. And this is something that anyone can do with as little as $20,000 per month. And doing roughly around 500 orders per month, you can start negotiating your shipping rates to save fees and money. So yeah, if you're doing 6 million a year, $500,000 per month, I'm going to give you guys 4 strategies that you guys can implement to go ahead and save $1 million. So like, this isn't, you don't need to own a big giant brand like Gymshark or Nike to get cheaper shipping rates. You can literally be a everyday small business owner that does 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 orders per month. That's enough leverage for you to go ahead and negotiate shipping rates. So here's an example. Let's say you're making $100,000 per month. That's 5,000 packages per month. Let's say you went from $7 down to $5.50. That's saving you $1.50 per shipment, totaling to $90,000 annually. Another example, let's say you're shipping packages internationally. You go from $15 down to $13.50. That's saving you $7,500 per month, which also is a saving of $90,000 per year. Another example, let's say you're doing $850,000 per month. You ship both domestic and internationally. You get your domestic shipping from $10 down to $7, international from $25 down to $22. That saves you $450,000 per year. And this is just one of the many strategies that we'll be going over in today's video. Now, the main sort of hesitation and obstacle that stops people from getting cheaper shipping prices, you're scared to negotiate. You're worried that you don't have enough volume of orders to commit to and promise the shipping company. And you're scared of sort of complex shipping contracts that they'll give you when you go ahead and negotiate these cheaper prices. You just don't know, you overthink it, or you just don't have the bandwidth to do it. Like, if you don't have the bandwidth, you can literally give this video to a team member to implement on your behalf. So why should you listen to me? I've been in the e-com space for the last 7 to 8 years. I've been able to achieve my dreams with e-commerce, implementing what I'm showing you in today's video, buying my mum her dream car, getting a bunch of sort of nice things like Rolexes, traveling for business class for the very first time. And not only have I been able to achieve my own dreams, I've been able to help other people, other students achieve their dreams, get their dream cars, hit their dream revenue numbers. So let's jump right into the presentation. Let's give you guys a small step to start with, because I know saving $1 million is a pretty big goal, but where do you start? So first, let's start by gathering shipping data from your recent transactions, preferably the last 3 to 6 months. You want to organize the data by package size, weight, shipping destination, shipping method, carrier use, and cost per package. Put it all on an Excel sheet. Identify patterns such as frequently shipped destinations. Obviously this is a small data set, but let's say most of your destination is USA. So you can focus on negotiation for USA shipments. You can also use analytics software tools like ShipStation, Shippo, Parcel Audit to track and analyze your current shipping data. Then you want to go ahead and calculate your average package dimension and weight. This is just valuable information that would be used later down the line. And last, you want to figure out your total monthly and annual shipping expenditure to know how much you're currently spending, so we know how much you can save. So let's go to strategy 1 that can save you $540,000 per year. So let's say you negotiate with shipping providers and they give you very minimal discounts. So what you can go ahead and do is start by gathering competing quotes. Request quotes from multiple different carriers and transparently share competitive offers to incentivize your preferred carrier to provide better rates. So put together this table, show FedEx, DHL, UPS, USPS, and show what they've been able to offer you at a negotiated price. So if you're a brand doing $500,000 per month, $6 million a year, if you switch to UPS following this and they go ahead and match the savings, you can save up to $540,000 per year. Strategy 2, this one will save you $92,000 a year. So the problem is minimum shipments. Carriers often require business to commit to shipping a minimum number of orders per month to qualify for these bulk discounts. And if a business fails to meet these commitments, they usually charge with fees, or they lose the negotiated rate, it gets cancelled. So, and then the risk number 2 is a business may struggle to reach the required shipping volume if they only negotiate rates for a single type of shipment. So let's say you're only negotiating, hey, can I get cheaper domestic standard shipping? So let me give you guys a solution. You want to bundle multiple shipping services. Instead of negotiating shipping rates separately for domestic and international or express first economy, business can combine all their shipping volume into a single contract. Combine everything. This increases your total volume, making you a more attractive customer to the carrier and ensuring that you can meet the minimum volume commitments. So let's say an e-commerce store ships 4,000 domestic, 500 domestic express, 500, 1,500 for international, 500, that's like 6,500 packages per month. Now let's say the carrier has a minimum sort of discount of, if you have to ship more than 5,000 packages per month to get some discounts. Now, if you only negotiated for domestic shipping, you wouldn't be able to qualify for this discounted rate. Same as international, you wouldn't be able to qualify because it's under 5,000. So by bundling all your different shipping options, you can now negotiate, be like, hey, if I bundle everything, I'm doing 6,500 shipments with you guys per month. Can I bundle it all and unlock bulk discounts across all my services? And usually it's a yes. So let's say you go ahead and negotiate, get cheaper rates. You can save 86,000. So this is the before and this is the after price. Let's say we go from $750 down to $675, $10 down to $9, $18 down to $6. We went from spending $86,000 per month down to $78,000. And by the way, this is for 6,500 packages. As you scale, the saving increases, and there's a good chance you're going to scale throughout the year. So the total saving is $7,750 per month. That's $93,000 in annual savings. So let's go to strategy 3. This one will allow you to save $381,000 per year. So it's all about the contract complexities and hidden costs in contracts and fees. Shipping contracts often have hidden fees, surcharges, and clauses that lead to unexpected cost increase. It could include fuel surcharges, delivery area surcharges, like they might charge a more high amount for regional areas, dimensional weight pricing, where they charge based on volume, not on weight, residential delivery fees, rate adjustment clauses. So number one, what's the solution? Number one, you want to request a full fee breakdown. So before signing, ask for a detailed fee schedule listing all the potential surcharges and extra fees, and cross-check these against your past invoices for transparency. So just by doing this, let's say a company ships 8,000 packages per month. and they unknowingly pay $1.50 per package surcharge for deliveries to a certain location. After identifying and eliminating unnecessary surcharges, they negotiate to remove these fees. That saves you $12,000 a month, $144,000 a year. Solution 2. Volume-based clauses. So some contract includes a penalty fee if the minimum volume commitment aren't met. Let's say you can't ship out those 5,000 orders this month, you'll get hit with a fee. So you can negotiate flexibility such as lower penalties for missing volume targets. So for example, a company has a 5,000 package per month minimum volume commitment. But let's say they only ship 4,500 on a given month. And the contract includes a penalty of $2 per missing package below the threshold. Let's say by lowering the penalty to, let's say, 50 cents per missing package, or ask for a grace period, they reduce this cost. So the savings they can make is probably $750, which is $9,000 a year saved just by simply negotiating this extra deal. 3. Clarifying dimensional weight pricing. So some carriers use volumetric pricing, which charges for package size rather than the weight. So you can have two items weighed the exact same, but one is just bigger, so you end up paying for more. So the solution is you can either reduce the package size or switch to carriers that offer better DIM weight rate. So let's say before negotiation, the carrier applies the dimensional weight pricing, charging $12 instead of $9 based on the actual weight. After reviewing and renegotiating, the business secures a DIM weight exemption, saving $3 per package. So if you ship 5,000 packages per month, that's $15,000 monthly saving, and that's $180,000 you save annually. 4. Annual price increases. Some contracts allow for automatic price hikes every year. So let's say the solution is to negotiate a cap, such as a maximum of 3% price increase per year instead of these open-ended increases due to inflation. So let's say a company ships 10,000 packages a month at the average cost of $10 a package. Let's say the contract allows for an annual 7% price increase, meaning their cost would rise from $10 to $10.70 per package the following year. Instead, you negotiate a 3% increase, meaning the price would be $10.30 rather than $10.70. That will save you $4,000 per month, $48,000 per year. That's a freaking car. That's 2 cars. So if you add up those 4 different things I just showed you, you can potentially save $381,000 per year if you're a brand making around $6 million a year. Lastly, strategy 4. This is going to save you $67,200. So carriers will often hesitate to give you better rates unless they believe you'll ship out orders, you'll do shipments that will consistently grow over time. They usually often doubt future volume and sort of refuse bulk discounts. So you want to convince them otherwise. So 1, analyze your growth trends. Use historical data to show the increasing order volumes over the past 6 to 12 months. Present the monthly growth rate. Let's say we've been increasing at 10% in shipments every single month. 2, show the seasonal market expansion trends. Like if your business scales during peak season, say Black Friday, Christmas, highlight expected shipping hikes. And if you're expanding internationally, show estimated new market growths. Say, hey, we're looking to expand into Canada. This will add an extra 2,000 shipments per month. 3, you can leverage marketing and inventory data. Show them your advertising spend and how you've been increasing your ad spend, or show that you've released a new product and show how this will lead to more sales and drive to higher shipping volumes. Share inventory purchases. Be like, hey, we just ordered a bunch of items, so we're very serious about increasing our shipments. And if needed, you can also ask for discounts based on phases. So instead of demanding a discount up front, negotiate stage pricing such as 5% at 3,000 packages, 8% at 8,000 packages. So here's how it would look like. Let's say before the negotiation, the carrier doubts your business growth and only offers you 2% in discounts. But after demonstrating all the things I just mentioned, you're able to convince them to believe that, hey, you're growing really fast, you deserve this partnership, and they'll give you 10% discount instead. So, they'll give you 7% discount instead, so 5% more, by showing that you're growing at 10% each month, and you're going to be providing 10% more orders every month to the carrier. So if you're a company that ships 8,000 packages per month at $10 each, with the 7% discount, that saves you $5,600 per month, $67,200 per year. That's a lot of money saved. So this is the hard part, the negotiation. How do you go ahead and negotiate with these carriers to get everything that I just shared with you? So step 1, you want to prepare for the negotiation. Gather all your data on your shipping volume and growth and know your numbers. Like, study it by heart. Like, know the amount of total packages shipped per month. How much of them were domestic? How much of them were international? Figure out your average package weight and dimensions. Calculate your total shipping spending, obviously before negotiation, and find the cost per package with your current carrier. As Kevin O'Leary says in Shark Tank, if you don't know your numbers, you're toast. Be able to show your growth trajectory. Show the data over the last 6 to 12 months. Show how you've been increasing the amount of shipments you've been giving to the carrier. Show your plans for market expansions, peak trends, new product launches. Hey, we've grown shipping volume by 15% every quarter and project 50,000 plus shipments this year. And then you want to also identify leverage points. Carriers want a long-term, high volume and stable customers. Use this to your advantage. Bundle service, negotiate for both domestic and international shipping, and show that the total volume to increase your leverage versus just negotiating one option at a time. Ask for long-term commitment. Offer multi-year agreements in exchange for better pricing. Let's say you can only get a 3% discount for a yearly contract, but you might be able to convince them for a 5% discount for a 3-year contract. Next is create off-peak shipping discounts. If you ship year-round, leverage the off-season. Carriers love predictable demand. Be like, hey, when's a period that you get less shipments? Can you offer us more discounts there, and we'll give you more orders during those slower periods for your carrier? If not, we'll take it somewhere else. Next is competing quotes. Request pricing from multiple carriers so you can play them against each other. Step 2, present your case convincingly. You want to start by building the relationship. Express that you're looking for a long-term partnership. Emphasize how your growing shipping volume and future potential. Example, we're looking for a strong long-term partner who can grow with us. 2, show your data to justify the lower rates. Share your current shipping volumes and how their competitors are offering better rates. Example, our current rate is $8 domestic, but DHL has offered us $6.75 for the same volume. And 3, negotiate tiers, stage-based discounts. Instead of demanding the immediate discount, propose tier pricing instead. Hey, we've reached 3,000. If we reach 3,000 packages per month, can we get 10%, 5%? If we reach 5,000, can we get 10%? This removes the risks for the carrier and makes them more willing to agree, because in their mind, they're like, oh, it's a win-win situation. If they do more orders, we're happy. And if we're happy, we're more than happy to give them a higher discount. And if they do less, we'll give them less discount. So it's like a win-win situation. You want to keep this in your back pocket. Ideally, you'd want to get 10% no matter what. And then leverage additional benefits. See if you can get exclusive discounts. And if you can't, negotiate for softer benefits like faster pickup times, waived fees, or extended payment terms. So step 3 is countering objections skillfully. Let's say they say, hey, we can't lower the price any further. Say, our business is growing rapidly and we're getting better offers elsewhere. If we commit X shipments per month, can we discuss volume-based discounts? Your volume is too low for bulk shipment. We project 10% growth in shipments over the next year. Let's structure a deal with milestone-based pricing that scales with our growth. We offer superior customer service compared to the competitors you mentioned. Reliability is important, but cost also matters. DHL offers similar service at a lower rate. Can you match or provide additional benefits? Fuel prices are increasing, inflation is increasing. We understand fuel fluctuates, but we need pricing stability. Can we agree on a fuel surcharge cap? Say 3% instead of 7%. We only provide these rates for larger businesses. This is an often one. Many of your clients started small. We are scaling aggressively and will be a high value customer within the next 12 months. Can you take that into consideration? So these are the results. If you do this correctly, you can get lower per package costs, saving $1 to $3 per shipment. That's $100,000 plus in annual savings. You can waive surcharges, such as fuel surcharges, residential delivery fees, DIM weight pricing. And you can improve the contract terms, get locked in pricing, volume flexibility, better payment terms. So previously, your shipping cost might have been $150,000 a month. Well, you maybe can get it down to $120,000, saving you $30,000 per month. That's an annual saving of $360,000 saved per year. But that's not over. That's not the end. That's just the beginning. You want to start building a relationship with your key carrier. Set quarterly meetings with the carrier to review shipping volumes against agreed rates, get service performance on the delivery rates, errors and delays, see if there's any hidden charges or unexpected fees creeping in. So example, let's say a brand found out they were overcharged by 50 cents per package due to a billing error. This is $25,000 saved and recovered in unnecessary costs over 6 months. That's worth one meeting every 3 months. And on top of that, you can identify cost-saving opportunities to prevent unexpected cost increases. So it's definitely worth it to do these quarterly reviews. So here's the before and after. Before, you sort of accepted that you just accepted the standard shipping rates for what they were and you didn't question it. You hesitated to negotiate aggressively out of fear of losing that carrier service. And you overpaid for shipping, cutting into profit margins. After, now you know how to negotiate like a pro, using backed data and the strategy we implemented. You're able to secure the best rates while maintaining strong carrier relationships. And you now have the confidence to challenge fees, analyze contracts, and optimize shipping costs continually. Eventually, you can just have someone handling shipping and shipping negotiation full time. So here's a summary. 1. Data wins negotiations. Use shipping volumes, competitor quotes, and growth projections. 2. Carriers won't give better rates unless you ask, so always negotiate. 3. Understand contracts and eliminate hidden fees to save 6-figure annually. And 4. Ongoing cost monitoring ensures long-term savings. So don't let these costs creep back up, because an extra 50 cent on one order compounded month to month, year to year, that adds up, even though it's just 50 cent per order. And it adds up, and it exponentially adds up as you scale and as you get more orders. So here's some action items, because it can be quite intimidating. You want to start with one step at a time. So 1, you want to review your current shipping invoices. Identify potential cost savings. 2, simply just request quotes from multiple carriers. Start gaining data and leverage. Hey, we're doing 500 orders per month. If we went with you guys, this is the average weight. We're shipping domestically around the States. What's the price you guys can do for us? Get quotes from every single carrier. And then 3, schedule a negotiation meeting with your current provider and bring the data to the table. Hey, FedEx, can we have a meeting with you? We've been doing 500 orders per month. We'd like to negotiate rates. And 4, monitor your shipping costs quarterly and keep optimizing it. It's pretty easy. Keep it simple. So yeah, I know it might feel very, very overwhelming. So if you have any questions whatsoever, if you need a helping hand, send me a message on my Instagram at AndyQMai, or send me an email, whatever it is, any little questions, if you need help, or if you actually want me to work with your business and guide you through this and sort of help you reach your goals and work side by side, send me a message. And if it's just a little question or something that you're not sure of, send me a message and I'm going to personally respond to you, because I'd love to just help, give value, and help in any way possible. So don't be a stranger, send me a message, and hopefully you guys got value from today's video. Peace.